Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted my video or showed you my face. If you're coming for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription button, help me grow. Thank you. If you're not new, I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Tips on how to solve math problems. These tips will be useful when you have any sentence problem or even algebraic problems, word problems, circle theory, whatever it is, shapes. These tips has helped me. In fact, now I unconsciously do them. I think what just made me realize the step to solving is because when I take children lessons, I discovered that they can solve the problems themselves once they can answer these four questions. Once you can answer these four questions, you can solve the problem. So why I'm making this video is to motivate more people to be able to stop and ask themselves this question, not necessarily waiting for their teachers to ask them before solving the problem. Okay, this will make life easier for you when you're attempting to solve problems, and if you consistently use these tips for at least 2 weeks, you will see improvement in your problem solving skills and you want to try out solving more problems. So let's go into it. Tip number 1: find out what you're looking for. I usually advise that you read your question twice before you attempt to solve the problem. After reading your question twice, the next thing you want to do is pick out what they asked you to find. It can come hidden, so your first step is to identify that thing you are looking for. You're writing out what you're looking for, you're writing it in details. Sometimes they will say round off to 3 significant figure, 2 decimal places, convert your answer to meter, convert your answer to kilometer per hour. Be careful to write it completely so that you don't go and end up finding the speed and leave your answers in meter per second when you are asked to keep your answer in kilometer per second. If you don't know the problem, how do you provide a solution? So identify that thing and then write it out in your notebook. Say, I need to find, or we are asked to find, or I want to find, or the aim is to find. Good. Once you're done with that, the next step is for you to ask yourself, what do I know? You've read your question twice. From reading your question, write out all the clues that were given to you. It can come as clues, it could come as what do you call that, values given for various things. For example, if you're talking about circle, they may give you that you should take arrow to be 14 centimeter. Now that you are done with that, write them out. Every single thing you know, write it down step by step. Now that you've written them out, your third step is to simply ask yourself, what do I need to know to help me to find what I'm looking for in tip 1? From all that you know, how do you think you can find it? Good. Just keep that in your head. You don't need to write that down. The next step, which is the final step, like I promised you, 4 steps, is for you to ask yourself, how can I use what I know to get what I want? So step 2 has told you what you know. Step 3 has helped you to revise how you can get what you want. So how do you use what you know to get what you want? Sometimes it can take multiple steps, like if you're talking about angles, you see that one angle is related to another angle. Sometimes you may need to trace out something else or complete a diagram to see clearly. If you're given bigger numbers, what it helps to do is to replicate the question with smaller numbers so that you can see how that plays out. You can do that at the back of your notes. And then finally, you can now use that method that helped you to get the smaller one to get the bigger one. So let's go over it again. The first step is to write out what you're looking for. So you must make sure that you writing out what you're looking for is complete. Okay? Then step 2, what do you know? Step 3, how can you find what you are looking for? Keep it in your brain. And then step 3 is, how can I use what I know in step 2 to get what I'm looking for? So all these tips will help you to attempt solving word problems. It will help you to reduce the fear of solving math problems. Please, if you have any other tip, leave it in the comment section. If you have anything that has worked for you while solving, also leave it in the comment section. If you would like more of this kind of videos to help you get better at maths, or to share my experience about how I moved from not knowing maths from nursery school to primary 3, primary 4, to just suddenly knowing maths from primary 4 upwards, please keep that in the comment section also. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel if you've watched up to this level, and see you in my next video.